Good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing wonderful on this Monday morning. Oh no, I was gonna say these are the first words I'm saying today, but I forgot I had a FaceTime earlier. So as you can see from the title down below, we are going to have a productive morning. I did all my morning stuff you guys saw. Let me just kind of touch upon certain things. Tongue scraper, I was cleaning my room like a couple days ago, like a real, deep clean. You know those areas you avoid in your room and or house, whatever. And I'm like, okay, let me just clean my nightstands, like actually go through everything, because every day when I open them I'm like, that shouldn't be there, that shouldn't be there, that shouldn't be there, that's garbage. So yeah, I went through all, I guess, 4 drawers, and I threw out so many things, so many expired products, number one, and number two, just so many things that I literally do not need. I just do not need, just random things I can't even think because they're so random and so minuscule in my life, but whatever. I just threw a lot of things out, and then I found my tongue scraper and I'm like, oh wow, I remember when I brought it to my parents' house and I used it a little bit in the beginning and then I just stopped. But yeah, I've been using it again for the past, I guess, 2 days. And honestly, please get one. I always forget, like, your mouth just feels so fresh with a tongue scraper. I don't know. And something about me is, like, I'm a very visual person. I feel like I say that all the time, but to see the bacteria being scraped off your tongue, it does something to my brain. Like, it makes my brain go, you know? Anyways, I feel like I'm live reacting to, like, my morning. Yeah, I guess I was a little bit tired this morning because why did I use the bathroom downstairs to, like, brush my teeth and everything? I just like the blue walls. The background looks a little bit better because the other bathroom is just a lot going on in there. And you guys saw the face I made when I forgot my towel. I guess when I realized I forgot my towel, I had a little panic, but it's like common sense. You just brush your teeth downstairs, go upstairs, get your towel and wash your face in the upstairs bathroom, but I wanted to do everything in that same place, so I was frazzled. Anyways, and the last thing I want to touch upon about this morning, guys, I did a little prayer before opening up my Bible, opening up my devotional, right? And I honestly don't do that too much. Like, some days I do, some days I just get into the devotional and the Bible, like, it just is what it is. But today I was like, you know what, let me pray before opening up the devotional, opening up the Bible. Let these words actually speak to me so that I can understand, and let it be clear, and just let me understand the word for what it is, in a way that I can interpret it and understand it. I said understand 3 times in the last 10 seconds, but you know what I mean. Why? First of all, the devotional for today, June 24th. First of all, that just, okay, I would be so bad at, like, fake. Yeah. First of all, the devotional today knocked me out. I'm like, oh wow, needed to hear this. And then I always say, but under my devotional, I have a few, well, depends on the actual day, but there's usually like 3, maybe 3 to 5 different verses in the Bible, and then I would cross-reference them. In the actual devotional, it stemmed from the Bible. It's not just like someone, saying, oh, like, have a good day and walk with God. It's more like, it's all from the Bible, and the words that, or I guess the lines are directly from the Bible. They will be I'm so bad at saying that word. Italicized. They will be slanted, and that's how I know that is scripture. So yeah, so once I was cross-referencing after reading the devotional for today, oh my gosh, I literally started crying. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, God, I know you wanted me to understand, but I'm understanding too much right now. And it's just like, it was really telling me about myself. And basically the main theme or message, I guess, for today was, why did I forget? No, it was like renewing your mind. And that's something I also been asking for. There's just so much going on. I'm like, this is heavy. This is heavy. But I needed it. I needed that. And then I journaled as well. And that was good. I think my last line was like, because I journaled. No, no, I started to journal. And then halfway through my journaling, I went back to the Bible because I was like looking for something or trying to find a certain scripture. And then I got lost in the Bible for a bit, and I went back to journaling. And the last line of me journaling said something along the lines of, like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Because I was just, when you're so speechless, not that you can't even speak, but you can't even talk, think, write. I'm like, that's how my morning went. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. I love it. So now, oh, and then obviously you guys saw my FaceTime with Andrea. It was pretty quick because he was at the grocery store. He just got back from Romania yesterday, I guess. Yeah, yesterday night. Yeah. And I guess you're just getting groceries for the house. I'm doing my makeup just a little bit, like eye stuff, you guys know, my normal makeup. And yeah, now we're going to be headed to, I'm gonna walk over actually to the cafe, the Far Cafe. It's about almost an, sorry, my leg is falling asleep like that. I think it's almost about a little bit less than an hour, that's all I know. More, oh no, I think it's 45 minutes. Because I'm trying to think like, I was just trying to think. I put on sunscreen beforehand because I knew that I would have to wait a little bit before putting on my makeup. I haven't done my eyebrows in so long, guys. I feel like I want, well, I don't know. Sometimes I just think a lot. But I was gonna say, I feel like I want to do like an evening, not like an evening routine, but like at home pamper routine, not really routine, but at home, I don't know, something where I can like, you know, actually do my eyebrows. But what else do I have to do? I already shaved my mustache a couple days ago. Okay, like a week ago, let me not. Like a week ago. And yeah, maybe that idea is not going to be working out. I can do my nails as well. Thinking out loud. But yeah, oh my gosh, guys, I also have to tell you something. Big news. I have to stop doing my eyebrows for this one. I went to church yesterday for the first time. Okay, for the first time in a long time. And when I say long time, I mean like long time, okay? Like, okay, yes, I went in November, but that was like a wedding. You know, that doesn't really count. Not like a actually going. I'm so used to saying mass because like I was born in Roman Catholic Church, but I'm just gonna say church, whatever, right? Like me actively choosing to go, it's been too long, honestly too long if I can't remember. So I went yesterday for the first time. Let me just say beforehand, I was looking at my hands and I was literally shaking. I was like, I can't do this. I was just so scared because also, let me just add a little note to that. I went by myself. I went for the first time in a long time. That's already one factor. Second factor, I went by myself. The enemy was trying, saying like, no, you shouldn't go, you may not be welcomed. It was actually raining in the morning too, so I was like, oh, maybe, you know. But no, I knew I had to. Enemy wasn't going to get me today, I'll tell you that for free. Or I guess yesterday. So yeah, I went. I don't know, I'm trying to find a time in my life where I went somewhere and I was, I guess, a new person, because I was the only new person there yesterday. And where I ever felt so welcomed. Like, it was crazy. Now that I think back on it, there was no reason for me to worry, to shake, to tremble, to be sweating. Honestly, for the first like 20 minutes, I was sweating. But, you know, it's just, I was just getting used to everything. It was honestly life-changing, number one. I'll definitely be going back on next Sunday. And then, guys, okay, so it was a 2-hour mass. I don't know, I had a watch on, like my, no, I don't know why, because I'm looking at my Apple Watch, but it wasn't my Apple Watch, it was like a normal watch, and I didn't even look at it once. So the church time is normally 2 hours, 1 to 3 o'clock, right? When I got into my car, it was 4:20, okay, 4:22. I remember this, I don't know why, so clearly. And so I think the church really ended around maybe, let's say 3:30, but for like 30 minutes or so, well, that doesn't even make sense because it'd be like an hour. I don't know, I couldn't tell you because everything was like, I was just so immersed in church. I don't know what time things ended, but all I want to say is that after church, because they're like, oh, who's new here, la la la. Obviously they know it's me, because, not obviously, but like, everyone said, welcome, 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 welcome. And I'm sure in that church, because it's a smaller church, they all know the same faces, right? So after church, they're like, oh, we want to talk to you afterwards. And like, a room. It was like this room, like when I get to know you, whatever, la la la. I'm like, okay, no problem. So after church, we went to that room where I was just talking to the people who work at the church, not the priest, the pastor, things like that. And they're just like telling me like what they do in the church, different initiatives they have. I need to continue doing this because this is not too much of a sit-down video. Well, let's sit down right now, but you know, no. I brought this to put a little bit of eyeliner on the top, but you guys saw my last video, or my second last video, when I messed up. I don't have time to mess up right now. But they were talking to me about the church and what they do. They do so many amazing things. It's crazy. I was like, every little thing I was they were saying. I was like, oh wow, and it just kept getting more and more and more. So that was good to know. I did tell them like, oh man, I didn't even tell you guys yet. Okay, I think I'll be going back to Italy in August for a couple months, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. Anyways, but I did tell them like, yeah, I think I'm only going to be here for a couple months because, you know, my parents are here, so that's why I'm in like this specific city. And yeah, so long story short, love the church, love the people. It was so welcoming, so friendly. I will say there was a little bit of a, I don't want to say pressure. I want to use another word. You know what? Let me get Google to help me because I want to say this right. Aspetta, 1 second. Yeah, I can't find the right thing. But anyways, there was, I'm going to say a slight pressure, a light pressure, a very little, you know, sense of pressure because they do also so many things throughout the week as well. And maybe they were just excited, like I was as well. Maybe they're just like, oh, you know what, she's doing like, because they really focus on community. I told them I thought I would just be going into church. My plan was to sit in the back. As soon as I walked in, this girl was like, oh, the best seats are over here, kind of closer to the front. Why was I in the third row? But loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm glad I sat there actually. But yeah, the slight pressure was like, okay, on Wednesday they do Bible studies, love that. On Friday they have like prayer night, love that. Oh, every other Friday or whatever. And it's just like, it's just a lot for me right now. It's just a lot of different things. I love that they have different things that they're doing, you know, and I didn't really understand this thing, but I guess they have something, because like where I live like 15 minutes away from the church, and I guess in my area there's a few people, I don't know, I'm explaining it the best I can, but in my area there's a few people who go to the church and like they're all connected. And then let's say like 10 minutes down the road there's other people and they're connected, so they're trying to, I guess they will add me to the people that are in my area. I wasn't really sure, but it was like, let's just say they were very welcoming with the biggest open arms ever. Love that. This is running out, so I definitely need to get another one. But also, me putting on one coat of mascara and talking for 1 minute is not helping me, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what happened over the weekend. Had to let you guys know, had to give you an update. But yeah, let me get dressed and then get ready to head on out. Guys, I forgot to mention a crucial part, which is so, like, I felt so blessed going in there. When I was leaving, because, you know, most churches, they have like sweet snacks, coffee, drinks, whatever. Kind of, well, I saw some, like a drink station before church, like coffee, I think, and tea was there. But after church, they had like more food, like bites, right? Guys, I came home, no, talk about being blessed. They brought me home with so much food, like, because there's a bakery, Cobb's, what's it called? Cobb's Bread. I think it's, I don't know where it is. Like, if it's all around North America, whatever. If you know, you know, I guess. But this is like the logo of it. Cobb's Bread. They brought me with so many things. And there were some vegan, like, sweets in there. So I was like, thank you. Guys, 2 packets of focaccia. I hope I'm saying the right, focaccia bread. Hopefully I can find the pictures and pop it on the screen. That they brought me with a whole loaf of bread, a whole bag of like vegan cinnamon rolls, and there's like raspberry white chocolate scones, another box of what was that, there's like normal dinner rolls, 12 dinner rolls in one. There was sweet rolls, which is like normal cinnamon rolls, not vegan basically. My brothers loved some of the food, like they were definitely chomping up the cinnamon rolls and stuff. But wow, when I left, I was like holding bags, and they gave me also like a kind of like a goodie bag for newcomers, and it's just like I have a mug from them, and it's like a perfect mug because I needed a mug that I can use outside with cold drinks, and you can put cold and hot, which is so perfect. They gave me like a little journal. It's like a very small thing, but I actually put it beside my bedside because now I'm trying to like remember my dreams, or I guess record my dreams when I wake up. So I have that beside my bedside. And just like all the other small things, like a pen that came with it. I'm looking at it, that's why I keep looking there. A pen that came with it, and then some flyers with some of the organizations that they work with. But guys, I just had to say that. Now let me get ready. Guys, I've been walking for like, oh wait, why was I guessing when I could just check? 24 minutes and 20 seconds. I think I'm about halfway, give or take. It is not that hot, which I'm actually very happy about, but it's like, it's hot, but there's wind, and the wind is helping me so much. When I get there, I don't know what I want to drink. I think I want to just drink an iced coffee. That's it. An iced coffee. My plan for when I'm there is I want to do the rough copy of a vlog that I vlogged, I don't know, a few days ago, I guess. I'm hearing all this ruffling, but I don't see anybody, so I think it's like squirrels. But yeah, I'm there to do a rough draft of my vlog, and I'm gonna give myself a 2-hour limit to be there, but it's not that much, like it's not a long vlog. I think it's actually gonna end up being very short because that day, I don't know, that day was just, I don't know. I just didn't vlog a lot that day. I don't even have an excuse. So when I was importing the clips onto my computer, I was like, oh, it's gonna be short, I just know, but we will see. Anyways, let me continue this walk and I'll see you guys later. Guys, I don't know what is happening. This lady is yelling. What is going on? I don't know. I don't want to show you her because it's obviously like disrespectful. But can you guys hear her in the background? Oh my god. I think she's not all there mentally. You guys, I'm actually using my camera outside. I'm like, let me just change it up a bit. I think this lens is a little bit better than the lens I had before. I'll have to see when I'm actually editing, but yeah, I don't think it's like as shaky as my other lens. I can't put these on because then I literally can't see the screen because these are so dark. And when I first turned on the camera, I had my glasses on. I'm like, why is my camera not turning on? Literally thought that my camera broke, but the glasses were just too dark. I couldn't see the screen. Anyways, we're gonna continue on. Yeah, let me just refresh a little bit about that woman. I don't know what she was saying. I saw a woman standing at the bus stop and honestly didn't care, didn't even pay much attention to it. And I kept walking, whatever. But I'm listening to a podcast right now. This is it, Alicia Gobin, obviously. It's Monday. And then like through my through my earphones, I'm hearing all this chitter chatter, platter platter. And I'm like, what is going on? I look to the left and she's like pointing to me, talking to me. I'm like, what is going on? So I take out my earphones. I'm like, what? She's like, you're the lady with 17, you have 17 bags. I'm like, oh, okay. But like, even her tone of voice, I'm huffing puffing. I've been going for a long time now. Even her tone of voice, I knew that like she wasn't okay. And then some random guy came, like, let's just say this is the street. He just came from like down the street, and then she started not yelling, but talking loudly to him. He was not having it. He had like 2 energy drinks in his hand, and he was just walking saying like, yeah, Basically, I put my earphone back in and I just continued my own thing, but he had to take on the burden for me because I'm like, I'm not dealing with this, you know? And then for one second, I'm like, oh, maybe she's a little bit dangerous, but no. When I really looked at her, she's wearing all pink with like a beautiful hat. I'm like, she's not dangerous. She's just a little bit mentally ill, and you know what? That's okay. Anyways, let's continue. Guys, I don't know why I didn't just start my, like editing session outside, because they have an outside sitting area. Hopefully you can hear me. I have my microphone, my wind thing. Oh, this may be shaking. Let me hold the table sturdy. But yeah, I just got outside right now. I'm almost done, honestly. I may be out here for like 20 minutes left. Oh, it's a little breezy. I got a iced coffee just with 1 stevia, and then I have obviously my water here. I've been sipping it slowly because I don't know, I don't want to like chug water as I'm having an iced coffee. This is my first coffee in 4 days, I believe, so I'm enjoying it, but I'm just having it slowly. Nobody else is out here. Let me show you. Like, do you see that? Nobody's here. It's just me, and I'm at the back. I didn't film too much inside because it's like there's a lot of people in there, and I don't know, I'm kind of just like not over, I never really been into it, but these people that are in the cafe, they didn't ask to be in my vlog, so I have to like respect people's privacy, and like I never ever want to be that person who is just vlogging. I don't want to say vlogging in public, but vlogging in places where it's like, come on, you know, like, and I know, because sometimes I think to myself, I'm like, who cares? Like, you know, you're a content creator, just vlog. But it's like, also, the same thing with me. Like, if I'm somewhere at a cafe or something and I have no desire to be, you know, in someone's vlog or something, obviously I'm not going to enjoy someone having a camera out. But that's just me. That is just me. What strange thing just happened? Oh yeah, literally like less than a minute then I'm scared. Less than a minute than me sitting out here, someone was like, hello, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it scared me. I didn't even have my laptop open yet. I was just kind of like putting everything here. And then he was a homeless man and asked for like spare change, whatever. But the approach, guys, the approach, it was, oh, it scared me. Now I'm like, you know, my anxiety's high. The approach was just a little bit too abrupt and too, I don't want to say aggressive, but just abrupt and like, it was a weird conversation. It's like, yes, spare change. And then I was like, no, because I really don't have a lot of spare change right now. And honestly, it was just weird because then he got into like, oh, what do you, like as a woman, what do you have to offer? What do you have to offer besides your looks? Because he's like, oh, you're beautiful or something. And I'm like, I just froze. I'm like, oh, nothing. Because like, I'm really not trying to get into a conversation and or that conversation with somebody I don't know. Like, it was odd. You can see that scared me. Oh, what is this guy? I don't know what was going on, but I think everything seems to be okay. Okay, let me get back on track. So yeah, my bag was on the chair beside me. Can you see? Yeah, you can see it. And when he was talking to me, he was looking at my bag. And guys, I don't want to put like judgment or like, you know, assume something, but sorry, when, you know, someone who is, I think, homeless looking at your bag, which is just free there, I had to take it in front of his face and just put it in my lap. I hope you guys understand. But yeah, I need to send myself some clips. So there are some clips from this vlog day that if I'm outside, you guys know most of the time I'm taking my phone and I'm vlogging like outside on my phone. Today I just decided to be so fancy and bring my camera out. But yeah, I have to send myself or airdrop clips so I can add it into the video. I did a few and I still need some more. I only have 8% left on my camera too, so that is so annoying. I don't know why. Lately this has been going so slow. It's like, usually my airdrops are fast, but let me make sure my phone's okay to show. It just says downloading for such a long time, but oh, unable to. There's an error downloading, check your network. Okay, let me get off of Wi-Fi on both ends because I'm not even using Wi-Fi on my computer. I don't need the Wi-Fi on my phone. I also have 20%, no, less. 17% on my phone. Where am I going? Oh my gosh. This week is, well, I don't want to speak about the whole week, but today is so beautiful because as I was saying before, it's hot, but it's windy. Oh my gosh, no, I just remember I had another interaction with literally, I don't know what was wrong with this man. In this area right now, it makes me seem like I'm in such a dangerous area, and it's not dangerous. It's like, literally look behind me. Oh, I only have 1 minute left on my camera. I need to delete some stuff. 1 second. Like, yeah, it's not dangerous, but there is a homeless presence in this exact area, and I've seen already a few, I don't know what to say, like, interesting people. And I'm kind of, okay, I need to calm down. I think it's the coffee. The coffee's running through me. Oh, gosh. Did this upload? This did. I think I've been here for like an hour and a bit. Let me continue this. I will see you guys after. So I'm almost home. I didn't film anything since the last clip, like when I started my watch, because my phone, as I said before, was dying, and I have to keep a little bit of like charge, you know, because it's a long walk, and well, it's not long, but you know, I'm going at far distance, and just in case there's like an emergency or something, who knows. But yeah, I should be home in about like 5 minutes or so, and I don't even know, I was gonna check my watch, but 34, yeah, that makes sense. 34 minutes, 5 minutes till I'm home. 40 minutes back and forth. That's 80 minutes, 1 hour and 20 minutes altogether. I can't wait to be home. Also, it's so much hotter now. Maybe like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, okay, maybe 3 or 4. Honestly, maybe even 5 degrees hotter because it's later on in the day. It's like the afternoon now. I left home basically late morning. So I'm feeling the heat. Back home. Okay, it is a big moment for me. Right now it is 2:40 p.m. I guess I'm gonna say it now because now is the time for the why do I look like this right now? For the past 3 days, I've been on a water fast for biblical reasons, or I guess a biblical fast for spiritual reasons. Truthfully, I would assume that my first sip of coffee today, when I went to the cafe, that would be me breaking the fast. And I kind of like understood that. However, this is the first food, I don't even know how to say this, the first time I'm eating anything for the past 3 days. So I am just ready. I have, as you can see, a bowl of fruits. I went outside to take a little video too, because I'm like, let me take a picture as well. Also, as soon as I got home, I was just sweating. So I took a shower, a body shower though, from like my neck down, because I'm like, maybe I'll make some videos after for TikTok, and I didn't want to like take off my makeup. But yeah, I found this random, well, I guess not really random, because I was searching for like worship and praise playlist on Spotify, because I was just kind of feeling it, because I knew that when I came home today I'd be like breaking, I keep saying this is breaking my fast, but you know, I knew that I'd be having my first meal after the cafe. So I don't know, I just wanted, something was telling me, God was telling me to like find and listen to a praise playlist, a worship playlist. I have one that I made myself, but I don't know, I just wanted to search to find a different one. So I found one. I'll show it on the screen, and I'm actually going to add it to the description as well. It's just called Deep Worship. And honestly, guys, wow. Let's just say for the past, because I've been home for like an hour now, I guess. The past hour, or I guess maybe the past 40 minutes, because, you know, I showered and everything. Praising God and crying, okay? Crying real tears. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. But now I'm just ready. I keep looking. Now I'm just ready to eat. Wow. Thank you, God. I also did fast from social media. TikTok, I have not been on since, I guess, Thursday night. No, oh my gosh. Friday morning, I guess. I was going on my phone, and I knew, I was like, okay, this is the first day of the fast. Like, I'm fasting. But I don't know what happened. I I clicked TikTok by accident, but like, I was on it for maybe 0.2 milliseconds. You know how when you go on TikTok, it needs like maybe like 2 full seconds, not even milliseconds, like 2 or 3 actual seconds for everything to load, and like if you have notifications, whatever, that stuff didn't even get to load. As soon as like my eyes saw TikTok like on my screen, I was, oh, and I closed it. So yeah, that was that. That's the last time I've been on. Friday morning. As I said, today's Monday. Instagram, I don't even have a problem with Instagram, but I was like, yeah, I will take a fast from it anyways. But I will not lie, I did go on Instagram on Saturday because I was just searching some stuff with the church that I went to on Sunday, because they have an Instagram and stuff. And I was trying to figure out like the time. I'm just going to say this quickly because I can't not have this carrot dangling in front of my face. I was just confused if church actually started at 1 o'clock, because I've never actually seen that before. I've seen like the latest church start is maybe 12, because I remember my last church that I grew up in was 10 to 11, and then they had another service at 12 to 1. So that's pretty much why I went on Instagram. I was trying to figure out, I'm like, church 1 to 3, where they do that at? I don't know, whatever. So that's why I was on Instagram, just trying to figure out, is church actually 1 to 3, because I've never seen that before, but it was 1 to 3, so that was good. And then YouTube, I did not ban myself from. It was more like I wasn't watching any like vlogs or just like entertainment stuff. It was all things to do with God and people talking about testimonies. And I read Lamentations in the actual Bible, so I was looking at like a video that was helping me study that, things like that, like nothing entertainment wise. But I will say, the video, like the thumbnails that I saw throughout the past 3 days, and they're like, oh, I want to click on that, I did add to watch to later list, so I will be probably watching them later. Besides that, oh yeah, let me show you too. I also have some Brazil nuts. These are Brazil nuts, by the way. Oh my gosh, there's a hole. There's a hole. But anyways, yeah, let me show you again. These are Brazil nuts. That's crazy. I think only one fell. And yeah, I'm gonna have probably three, maybe like three Brazil nuts. I think you're only supposed to have like 2 or 3 a day max. So I'm gonna have this, and then in a couple hours, I'm gonna make my dinner. I bought some stuff yesterday at the grocery store after church. I'll show you that after, but I'm pretty much gonna have a kale salad with tofu in it, and then I'm gonna have some of this. I could actually show you since it's here. The bread, wait. Yes, this one is vegan from the bakery, from church basically. I'm gonna have a few pieces of this with my salad, and then my dessert is one of the vegan cinnamon buns. It's in here, but like I know it looks crazy because it's in here, but it was on like a tray and we just had to find a place to put everything. So yeah, and I also got this like a blood orange sparkling beverage. I don't know, I'll show you guys after. Why am I talking about dinner? I haven't even started this. Okay, forget it. Let's start. Thank you, Jesus. Wow. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I almost feel like I'm having a lemon because it's so sweet. Wow. I'm thinking. Wow. I actually have no more tears left in me. So I'm telling you guys, when I was praising upstairs, oh my. Oh my. This is like a moment right now that I don't think I should be on camera. Let me have one of these Brazil nuts and come back to you guys later. Oh, I got these. Eating something crunchy for the first time in 3 days will actually make you go crazy. Unbelievable. Anyways, I got these about a week ago. Okay, you know what's so funny? I think some of you guys probably know that reference. What was it, Bobby Shmurda about a week ago? From the song Hot Beep. I don't even say that word myself. But even though I don't listen to secular music anymore, there are some phrases that I say, or like I'll just hear anybody say, honestly, and it will just remind me of secular music. Like I would just, what just pops into my head, it's like I can't hear somebody say, "Oh, drop it like it's hot," and not think of Snoop Dogg and maybe sing a little melody in my head, right? It's just, it is what it is. When you've known, especially with secular music, a song for like, I don't even know when that song came out, but I feel like I've known that song for at least 10 years. I can't just hear, "Oh, drop it like it's hot," and be like, "Oh yeah, everything's normal." No, I'm going to be like, "Drop it like it's hot." Yeah. Anyways, okay. So I just have to say that. I'll see you guys after. I'm just going to enjoy this and really... God is good. God is too good. This is like the spot I always sit in when I'm home alone and editing. One thing I did want to add on. Oh, by the way, the bowl of fruits, amazing. The Brazil nuts, chef's kiss. Okay, one thing I want to add on is that I was on TikTok for the past, I guess, 10 minutes when I was eating my fruits. And you know what is so crazy? I think this has been, yeah, it has to be my longest time off of TikTok, like 3 full days in a row. And it just makes me really think, like, first of all, I always used to say like, "Oh, I was never on TikTok too much," or whatever. But even throughout the fast, like all the times that I guess I would have been on TikTok, I'm like, oh wow, I would have been on TikTok now. Going on TikTok for those 10 minutes, like while I was eating, just looking at my notifications, looking at the things that I missed, like my comments and whatever. It is crazy because it made me realize, like, I think I literally was on TikTok too much. Like before, I never thought so because I would just put it in the social media bucket. And I guess I just think of Instagram a lot because I can be on Instagram for 5 minutes max a day, and like I don't want to say I don't care for it, but it's just like I don't put too much effort into it, you know? I don't know. But yeah, TikTok, I was definitely on it way too much. And then even going on it today, I was like, I was going to say I think, but no, I know that I just need to be using it less, basically. And yeah, I don't want to just post and go. So obviously I want to post, like reply to comments, like, yes, I think it's okay to like scroll a little bit, but really having that like strong, firm time, because I used to have very strong boundaries with TikTok. And now that I'm thinking about it, like over the past, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. I don't know really, but I can see how those boundaries have loosened and loosened and loosened, because it was so easy for me to be like scrolling back in the day, 8 months ago, and be like, you know what, like I'm done, like I'm just done. But recently, when I think back to it, it's like I'd be scrolling for a very long time. And then even today, like I barely scrolled. I scrolled through my following because truthfully I care about my who I'm following more than just like the For You tab. I do have a few things to do right now. I guess, I don't know, is this admin? First thing, remember that UGC video? Remember? I always do this. The UGC video I made for this company, like literally it was due last week. The deadline was last week. I handed it in, or I sent it to them last week. And then the first thing they said is like, it was like 3 videos basically. Kinda. It was like 1 video with 3 hooks, whatever. In 2 of the videos, I don't know how this happened, but at the end there were some audio problems. I guess when I was exporting it, I don't know, something happened. So I had to resend it. That was one, okay? And then maybe that was like probably, I don't know, last Monday or the same day I sent it or the day after, I don't know. And then they emailed back saying, okay, can you add the raw files? And raw files are basically like, it's honestly what it sounds like, raw files. Like you're just sending everything from the moment you click on the camera to the moment you click off the camera, right? No editing. But the thing is, with that specific video, it was green screen. So I just filmed it on TikTok because TikTok has a green screen feature. And yeah, like obviously I don't even know how else I would film green screen without using TikTok. I've never had to before. I'm like thinking so hard. I'm like, I don't know. I was telling them you can't really send raw files when you're doing green screen on TikTok, because it's like, what you see is what you get. Like everything is right there. It's not like I'm videotaping myself and then afterwards I'm adding like the green screen. Like no, I'm doing it all in one. So there really is no raw files. I'm sending you everything. So that was another day, whatever. And I think maybe midweek or maybe Wednesday or Thursday, they're like, okay, can you take away some logos from the video, because I added some things. I don't know. But I only added it because it was in the brief. Like some of the examples that they gave, one of them was like, whatever, like what I did basically, and then add logos. So if I'm adding logos because it's in the brief, I was just following what they told me to do. They said, can you remove it? I said, okay, no problem. So I removed that. And then I sent it all to them. This must have been Thursday or Friday last week. Sent it to them again. I guess they don't work on the weekend. Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that, but it's like when I'm using WeTransfer, it's like a website to send them stuff. They have to download it within 3 days. So why today, as I'm walking home, literally I think right after I filmed that clip outside, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to be home or whatever. I can't wait to be home. They were like, literally, hi Jessica, happy Monday. I hope you had a restful weekend. Thanks for sharing your content. I tried to receive it, but it looks like it had expired. Can you please share a new link with the contents? And it's fine. Like all I have to do, I have it all on my computer. I just have to go back to WeTransfer, add it in. It'll be less than 5 minutes. It's fine. But it's like, wait, I can actually see. Oh yes, I sent it on Thursday. And it's just like, it's just so much right now. I probably won't be working with them again because, first of all, sometimes they take a day or two to answer or to reply back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. It's basically an agency that, I guess you can say they contract people to do UGC for brands that they are connected to. But yeah, this is probably going to be my last time working with them because they're so, like, this has been the only time in my life that something has gone on this long. Like, it was due last Monday. Why are we still talking about this? Especially since I'm done. Me just stopping mid-rant. I'm done. Let me just send them this. And then I also did get an email this morning about a possibility to do another UGC. But I have to sign up for something. I guess this is with like a different agency kinda. So yeah, I'll do that after. And then the last thing I want to do, oh, not the last thing, oh gosh. I do want to post a video to TikTok because I have a lot of stuff in my drafts and I'm not like banning TikTok, obviously, but I still need to post, you know, like I'm back in the social media game. So it was great taking 3 days off of social media, but we gotta go. I didn't edit anything TikTok wise, I guess anything vertical TikTok or Instagram wise within the past 3 days. So I definitely need to do some of that. I have I think 2 or 3 voiceover videos that I need to do. Oh, mamma mia. Yeah, just focus on that. And I think that will bring me, because it's almost 3:30, that will bring me to 5 o'clock. And 5 o'clock is when I want to start preparing my dinner. So that's that. I think after dinner, I will... Okay, I'm planning way in advance. Well, not way in advance, but after dinner is probably when I'll do my second draft of this video. And I think I can actually finish it and schedule for it to go out tomorrow. That would be amazing. Productivity today, whoa, that'd be amazing. The video right now, after my first rough draft with everything I did at the cafe, it's at 18 minutes. It's kind of a shorter video, but I did tell you guys that in the beginning. And yeah, so I should write a list, because why am I just mentioning everything? And okay, let's do the list. So yeah, this is the list here, and yeah, let's just get to it. I also see that I have some messages on my phone of people to reply back to, and I just thought about it. I'm gonna do one thing off the list, answer one person, do one thing off the list, answer another person. I think it's just 2 or 3 people, but right now I gotta get this all done. So let's start. Let's resend the UG videos again. Okay, finish the first thing off the list. Boom, sent that to them. Let me message, reply back to, I guess. First, I'm gonna pick. Ew, my friend Anna. She wants to have dinner later in the week. I haven't seen her for so long, oh my gosh. Maybe October-ish, so we need to do that. Next, reply back to agency about UGC. I forgot because I didn't read the email properly. Well, I did when I first got it. When did I first read it this morning, but then I forgot. I have to add. I have to send them basically my portfolio, which is okay. Let me just do it, because what am I gonna do? Not do it? Okay, I just finished the second thing on the list, reply back to agency about UGC. I'm just doing a little bit more research about this. Are they an agency? I keep calling them that. Do they call themselves that? I need to know. Yeah, so I guess they're a marketing agency. I just looked a little bit more into them because I signed up for this a while ago. They're apparently really good. Okay, I get their emails all the time, but I'm just the way that this agency works is actually really kind of different, but it's also very helpful for creators. I feel like I'm not even explaining things correctly. Basically, I have 5 opportunities here that they already invited me for. Have I accepted any of them? No. Have I declined any of them? No. And I've gotten these emails as well, but I don't know. It's just not a typical way to work with a brand. Usually the brand reaches out to you, you make an agreement, boom, then you do the video. This is more the brand's already here, and then you already do the videos, and then you get paid. I don't know how to explain it, but it seemed honestly a little bit scammy. A little bit scammy, because it's who does it like this? But they're the only people that do it like this, and from my research and my reviews and everything, they're a legit company, a legit agency. So this is definitely interesting, because if I think one of them I saw was a crypto thing. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? But I think I can do at least 3 of them, and that would help me a lot, because unemployment. I also want to reframe my mindset, guys. Because yeah, I keep saying unemployed, but it's stop saying that, Jessica. Stop. Guys, hold me accountable. I will not be saying unemployed anymore after this video. I don't know if I talked about it in the last video. Probably not. No, because I was editing it. No, I applied to something in the last. Okay, anyway, so boom, done that. Let's just... Why do I have... Oh, I have post TikTok video, but I have to edit it before I post it. I guess this is not really recommended to do work, be on your phone, do work, be on your phone, but everybody just do things the way that works best for you, because now I know that's finished. Oh, I have to charge my camera. Why is it? It's like -0. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I only got halfway through the list. 3 out of the 6. I don't know what I thought. Like, I don't know what was going on before when I was like, oh yeah, I can finish the list before 5 o'clock. It's literally 5:20, so that was wrong. But yeah, I'm glad I did those 3. Honestly, I did take a little bit extra time because I don't know how I even got to this point. But I went through my Instagram DMs and there were like 3 or 4 people that I didn't reply to. The minimum is like a month. Everyone was like a month or before. And I'm like, I don't know how I missed these messages because you can see me clearly engaging and then all of a sudden I just stopped. But yeah, so I just replied back to those on my computer. Honestly, it took about like 10-20 minutes. Probably could have been done by 5. Not the whole list, but the 3 I could have been done 20 minutes ago if I didn't spend some time replying back to DMs on Instagram. But whatever, I'm now going to start to make my dinner and yeah, I'll just show you guys, I guess, when I'm done.